549 LP. Okay, already cheaper than the Mediterranean Mirage. So clearly, the developers learned something. Unfortunately, they did not learn architecture. Welcome to the Eclipse Estate, a house so dark and so confusing, even the floor plan needs therapy and a flashlight. First of all, the exterior. It's dark, which is fitting, because after looking at this house for 5 minutes, my hopes are also dark. Is it ugly? No. Is it beautiful? Also no. It's giving, I saw a mansion on Pinterest once and then lost Wi-Fi. And yes, you get the Hummer. Because apparently when you can't explain the house, you just need a vehicle large enough to drive away from the crime scene. Now let's go inside, and immediately, rooms inside rooms. Why? Who designed this? MC Esker? Why does every room need a smaller room inside it? At this point, I'm expecting to open a closet and discover another house. Most of the rooms are spacious though. I'll give them that. But when we get to the basement, and what is happening? It looks like a nightclub. We got the gaming machines, a bedroom, and then there's that red bedroom. I'm not going to say what kind of club this is because this is a family-friendly review. Moving on. Your Sims goes downstairs to play the video games and come back up with a story arc. Then we have the garage, except that ain't no garage. It's an office. There are computers, there are refrigerators, there are more computers, and some garage-looking items. At this point, I'm looking around like, did I purchase a mansion or accidentally open a tech startup? Where is the car supposed to go? The Hummer is outside like, yeah, I'm not going in there either. I don't even know what to make of the first floor. I'm not going to guess because every time I think I figured out this house, another room appears and personally insults my intelligence. And then, why is there a pet run that your sim can't even access? Excuse me? You built a pet area and then said pets can look at it. That's not a pet run. That's a pet themed the prison yard. I think the partitions may be glitched into like the doorways though, which actually looks pretty cool. So congratulations, Eclipse Estate. Your glitches have better interior design than your floor plan. The backyard rooms are tiny. Meanwhile, inside the house, you've got rooms large enough to host a Sims convention. Apparently, the architect said, interior, Versailles, backyard, studio apartment. And the second and third floors of the main house, those actually look more like a normal family home. Finally, civilization. We've got bedrooms, bathrooms, and then 2 stoves in the kitchen. Why? Are we feeding the entire neighborhood? Who needs 2 stoves? Your sim isn't running a restaurant. It's a house, not Hell's Kitchen. And of course, every bedroom has its own bathroom. Why? It's not a hotel. Your sim doesn't need to say, good night, honey, see you in our ensuite. There are more bathrooms in this house than people. And I couldn't even find the toilets in the 2 back bathrooms. So apparently, they're just there for decorative bathroom purposes. But then I reached the balcony. I genuinely had to stop because there is A row of sinks and stoves on the balcony. What is this? Who is cooking out here? Is this a balcony, a restaurant, a commercial kitchen, a cooking competition? Your Sims FreePlay food court? Imagine your neighbor looking over the fence. Beautiful evening. And your Sim is outside doing the dishes next to 3 stoves. But then the inventory. Now here's where the Eclipse Estate starts fighting back, because the inventory is actually pretty good. You've got heart bed, the gaming machines, bathroom stalls, grid windows, bay windows, Hummer, pool table, ping pong table, lavish items, the doorways, the bike rack, instruments, fridges, pet run, garage items, statues, supply shelf, fish tanks, stairs, organ, bookshelves, stove, the kitchen, island, the countertops, the dining table and chairs, pet beds, glam mansion items, bright chairs, wall lights, bathtubs, and showers. That's a lot. Honestly, the inventory is carrying this house like a single mom carrying an entire Sims family. If you don't have these items, 549 LP isn't terrible. But the house itself, I can't defend you, Eclipse Estate. I tried, I really did. But you gave me a nightclub basement, a fake garage, a computer farm, an inaccessible pet run, tiny backyard rooms, 2 kitchen stoves, a million bathrooms, questionable toilets, and a balcony full of sinks and stoves. At this point, I stopped reviewing the house and started investigating a crime scene. 549 LP for the inventory? Honestly, not bad. For the house, absolutely not. The layout makes less sense than a sim autonomously choosing to sit on the floor when there's a perfectly good chair 2 feet away. Eclipse Estate isn't a bad house. It's just a collection of architectural decisions that were made independently without ever speaking to each other. And honestly, the eclipse isn't the thing blocking the sunlight. It's the floor plan. Now, I did buy the house for the inventory, but if you would like to see a remodel, then leave me a comment. I'll be glad to do it.